Hi friends, Tashi here from Pixie Mommy's Reborns. You're not gonna believe it, but I lost a bunch of footage. I am so annoyed right now. I had the boys here up on the boppy together. We have AZ over there. We have Asir here. I had changed Asir. I had started June's tag. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. And I don't know what turned the camera off because I have it flipped so you all can see closer. Anyway, I'm not going to redo changing him. I changed Asir from the John Lennon outfit he was in into this new Absorbia short all romper. It's a baby blue. It has fishies all over it. It has two working pockets, snaps all in the front. It has some stripes on the pockets and on the neck, the arms, and the legs. Really cute. It's a little baggy at 0 to 3 months. I was talking in the first video that I made that if it didn't fit Sia, it would fit AZ. But I thought the boys looked cute. I'll pull AZ up in a minute because he has his romper on. His I think it's Kissy brand. It came with him from Kimberly. It's my favorite. And I thought the boys would look really, really cute together. So to those of you new and welcome, this is Asir. He wears glasses. I will put them on. He's a Sally Sculpt by Bonnie Brown. He's a Kimberly's Cocoon baby, as is AZ, who is the Azariah Sculpt by Georgia Pagote. And his full name is, did I say he's the Azrael Sculpt by Georgia Pagote, and his name is Azariah, and AZ for short. And his hair needs to be fixed. Maybe we'll do that while we're doing the tag. Let's get started with the tag. I have no idea what the problem was, why my camera shut off, and I'm hoping that it doesn't happen again. I'm going to keep checking. So I'm going to do the tag by June at Reborn Baby Hope and Joy. It's an 11-question tag, your perspective with Reborns, with a surprise twist on number 11. So I thought it was a really fun tag. June, I saw your new baby. Girl, congratulations. I'm so sorry you're feeling kind of, not sure about the baby or apprehensive. It's nice when they come home and we just are instantly in love. I'm sorry. But I know you're making the best of it, of course, and she's very beautiful. So, I did watch that. So, all right, let's get started. Number 1, do you have any reborns that look like you? Well, yes, in fact, I do, guys, ladies. I have the Twinkies. Look very much like me, and many people have remarked that, and that was not purposeful. They just happened to. And Nicholas, I would say, that was purposeful in a way. It wasn't my idea, actually. That's all I'll say about that. But Nicholas does look quite a bit like me. So yes, I do have reborns that look like me. I also obviously have reborns that don't look anything like me. I have both. Number 2, what was your biggest mistake, if any, while purchasing a reborn? Well, guys, ladies, if you've been here yesterday, you know the current situation. I am not going to speak of this current kerfuffle that I'm in, because it's not done. The baby's not here yet. I'm hoping the end will play out better than the beginning. I'm praying, ladies. So I'm just going to go back in the past, and I would say that my only mistake was a few times I did make spontaneous decisions on, like, oh, I really, really wanted this sculpt. It's sold out. It's such a stunning baby. It's an artist that I love. I just have to have this baby, without having like when I choose a baby, it has to be a baby like this or this. Like, I shouldn't say this like you're going to look and know. The way that I feel, you know how I feel towards these babies. I knew this instantly when I saw these babies. I know when I'm like, hands down, that's my baby. As opposed to just buying the baby because it's absolutely stunning, because again, perhaps it's a sculpt, I want artists, I'm repeating myself, but you can't have them all. And I kind of became overwhelmed and stuff. I had to sell a few, am selling a few, things like that. So that would be my only mistake. I think up until I'll get into at a later date, this situation and the lack of communication. I'm not going to get into that now. Let's get on with the tag. 3, do you watch TV, eat dinner, or just walk around holding your reborn? I do. I do not normally eat dinner while holding a reborn. I'm a messy eater, I guess. No, I don't know. I always kind of am afraid to eat. I don't want to damage them in any way. But I definitely watch TV and hold them. I watch YouTube at night, TV at night. I sit down, I hold them. And I do sometimes just walk around holding them. I've been doing that a lot with this guy, with AZ. He's just so, you just can't help but want to pick him up and snuggle him. You just absolutely can't help it. So yes, I do. 4, how many reborns do you have, and how many would you like to have? I gotta count my current collection. I honestly, wow. All right, I have the Twinkies, Kenzie, Nicholas. I have Osvoria, Asia, AZ, Marley, Aubrey, Noah, which is new. Oh my gosh. So that's 10. And then if you count, I have the 2 Tinks. One's definitely for sale. One I'm unsure of. So say he's still in my collection. That's 11. 10 or 11, however you want to look at it. And how many... And I have one on the way. Oh my gosh. Yeah, wow. I have too many. What was the rest of the question? I'm sorry. I'm like, oh my gosh. How many would you like to have? Less. I would like to have less. Honestly, I would like to. Yes, honey. All right, I'll ask somebody. All right, you gotta wait. I'm in the middle of something for sure. Yeah, I would honestly like to feel like I could let some go and have less in my collection. I feel like I want the time with very special ones, and like I said, I mean, I currently have the Tink up. There are a few I'm letting go, but yet still, like, just basically all the ones that I named are like forever babies. So, June, you made me stop and think. I thought I was more at like 8. Jeez. Anyway, how ridiculous is that I don't even know. Okay. You think I'm just a little disorganized here. Number 5. How do you decide on a reborn name? Well, I like to give my babies unique names and names with meanings. So I will usually decide on a name by like researching names. Like for instance, I just have to pick up Asia. Sorry guys, I gotta see him for a minute. Like when Asia was coming, he was my first AA baby. It was really important to me, especially knowing how Kimberly creates her visions for her babies and that her heart is with Africa. I wanted Asir to have an African name, which he, of course, does in fact have. Asir. I believe Asir is Kenyan, and it means one with a fascinating and captivating personality, which he has. Azariah is also an African name. So it just depends. Yes, dear. One. One for right now till I'm done with this. And then I'll just give an example of my latest, which was Noah, and I chose Noah because he was in the running for my son Gabriel's name, and Gabe did not, and he looks like him, and Gabe did not want the doll named after him. So, the names kind of just have to have, meaning to me. Basically, the Twinkies, Ben and Berlin, they came with their names. That was their given names. So from their artist that they were in her collection. So, names definitely have to have some significant meaning, or I have to, find the meaning behind them that I feel fits the baby's quote personality or character that I've given them or that the artist has given them. So, that's where we are with name. 6, what is the first thing you do after adopting a reborn? Now June, I saw your video, and I think you mean after, not after the baby comes home, but after actually, adopting them, making the transaction complete, because that's how you answered, what you do. So I'll answer that way. I usually have to sit down because I'm in disbelief that I have this beautiful baby coming. Da 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 da. I usually will share with at least a few close friends if I don't plan on announcing it. And then I go into nesting mode. Sometimes I will shop if I can afford to. Or a lot of times I'll run down to the thrift shop to see if I can find something, just so that I have something new for the baby. Just your basic nesting things and making announcements and stuff like that is what I do. But again, usually I'm in disbelief for the most part. 7, would you say you have a full wardrobe of reborn clothing, and do any outfits still have tags on them? Yes. Well, my original video was cut off, but this outfit had a tag on it, and it was in the closet for a few weeks. There is a few that do have tags on them, yes. And I don't know that each baby, especially now that I named off, counted how many babies I have, that every baby has a full wardrobe, like winter, spring, summer, fall, for every single baby. But I certainly have a lot of clothing. A lot of times, all of my boys that are newborn and 0 to 3 months share clothes. The clothes that were sent specifically for them from their artist usually stay with that baby. But everything else, anything that I buy or acquire, I share because there's just so many of them. So that's basically as far as clothing. And I have clothing in bags stuffed under the bed, in my closet, here or there, but yet I'm always feeling like I don't have enough clothing, probably because I have so many of them. Okay. 8. Would you rather shop for your reborns or yourself? I usually find myself shopping for the babies. In fact, I think I said this in a video several weeks ago, that I had to kind of stop and, change my direction of my shopping in Marshall's, because I realized oh my gosh, I need bras and stuff. I've totally been ignoring my own needs because I'm so busy in the baby section. Even if I don't necessarily buy anything, even if I'm just browsing, yeah, right. Well, no, it does happen. It does. I just tend to have more fun shopping for the babies. I don't really care for shopping for myself. I shop for myself because I have to, because I need the basics to put on my body, but I'm not a big fashion person as far as my own self. I never was. It's just like my base, like, what I need to have. So I have more fun shopping for the babies and Gabe, my kids. I mean, my girls pick out their own clothes, obviously, but, probably anybody but me. All right. 9. Is this just a hobby or are you emotionally attached? Well, obviously, yes, this is a hobby to me. And yes, I am emotionally attached. So I would say it's both. I am definitely emotionally attached to my reborns. And to those of you that have been here, you see that magic connection that I have with many of my babies. And it's for sure. Yeah, it's emotional. And just the hobby in itself to me is emotional, and coming here and doing the videos, I feel like this is a vlog of this time of me, my hobby and my collecting, that I'll one day be able to look back on it at whatever I'm doing in life. And I don't know, it's emotional for me. Yeah. Okay. 10. While shopping, do you ever look at a baby inside a stroller or car seat to see if they are real or fake? Well, that was a good question, June. You know, I'm not sure that I've ever looked in a stroller to see if well, I shouldn't say that because, yes, I mean, the thought goes through my mind whenever I see, especially an infant in a stroller or car seat. I've always peeked in, even before I knew about reborns. I've always just looked at babies. But yes, immediately when I look at a baby now, I think to myself, oh my gosh, technically that could be a reborn. I guess I don't look in to see if it's real or not, expecting that it'll be a reborn, because I just don't expect to run across that. But the thought is there, of course, since this hobby, the thought is there every time I see a baby, a small baby, especially, that like, wow, that it could be a reborn. So number 11 is a non-reborn question. So that was June's twist at the end. And it is, what is an important part of your life that could help inspire someone? So I would definitely say that, and I've shared this before, that, my alcoholism and addiction, my journey with that, my struggles, and more importantly, my recovery, and the fact that I am sober now since January of 2007, so long time, and how far I've come and where I have come from. And I have not gotten into detail of my entire story on my channel yet, because it's a long story, and my audience is growing, and I would really love to reach a lot of people when I do share my story, so I'm just kind of holding off. I share bits and pieces, and you all know that that's a part of me. But that would be my answer as far as, to help, that a part of my life that I feel could help inspire someone. I feel like definitely once you've all known where actually I came from in detail, it is, I would think that, it could be inspiring to some. So those are my answers to the tag question. And we are at, 20 minutes. Boom, right there, 20 minutes. I was like watching the countdown, the final countdown. So, well, you know what, guys? So I don't make this forever and ever because as you all know, I could go on rambling even another 10 minutes and then it's going to make a 30-minute video. So let me try to reel it in here. I'm not going to go into the update on the other thing, the new baby. I can just say that the new baby is still coming. I really honestly don't know when. I'm not sure that the artist really knows when. And I think that the artist somehow in their own head just assumed that I knew that a time frame given is just a guess, and that I shouldn't expect to be updated if it goes past that time because it's just a guess sort of thing. So that's where we're at. Like, I didn't realize that this artist was working on so many other babies and rooting my work in progress. Wasn't a custom or anything. I figured it was a bing bam boom, quick, easy peasy. The baby was posted, almost finished, just she was gonna do the hair. She seems to have a good turnover of babies. So I figured, wham bam, thank you, ma'am. Here's my non-refundable deposit. Keep me informed. She quoted me about a week when I put the deposit down. I figured, it could take a little over a week. Whatever. But I didn't think much of it, and just, okay, baby's gonna be finished. We'll be home approximately when, and that's it. Easy. But I did let the artist know, and I know things come up and whatever, and I definitely let the artist know, please don't rush. I'm so easy, don't rush, but just please keep me informed. And every time I had a seeker out at the end of a week, which was what the time frame she, kept throwing out there, I kept saying that. I'm easy. Just keep me in the loop and I'm golden. Just let me know what's happening and I'm good. Over and over. So apparently that's too much to ask. They're busy reborning all day, to give updates, whatever. I'm not asking for an update every day, whatever. So I feel like the past 3 weeks could have been avoided, that I'm kind of pacing the floor waiting for a new baby, if the artist would just communicate with me and say, hey, it's not happening this week. I quoted you about a week and it's nearing the end of the week and I haven't even started, or I've only gotten this far, or just says, just easy. Nothing could have avoided all this. So, so here I am feeling like I have an artist that feels like, causing a problem. And, again, I don't know how. This is a brand new artist to me. I don't know them from a hole in the wall. There's nothing on their page to say this is the way that I do business. I just don't understand. I'm not a mind reader. I can only go by what the artist told me and assume that when they give a time that's their, estimate of time, and that if they're going to go past it, they're going to let me know. Like, why would I think anything different? Why would I be sitting here thinking anything different? So now I'm only just today finding out that this artist has 10 babies on their table and is rooting my baby in between finishing customs. And, so now I'm like, wow, I just, went from seeing this one work in progress posted and not a lot of hoopla and just beautiful photos of, previous works posted, to all of a sudden they've got like a conveyor belt of baby. Like, I don't quite understand it. Possibly the artist was exaggerating because they're overwhelmed. Clearly the artist is overwhelmed, but it's just so easy to just say that and just say, but I will keep you informed on your baby, not, not in basically so many words saying don't expect updates. Like, whoa. But it's, now it's just, again, leaving me so unsettled, ladies, because I'm now having to feel like so apprehensive. Is this baby going to turn out? It's rooting. The artist can make it look really beautiful for pictures. The baby could come home and it could be all puggy underneath because they were pissed off at me or, said, screw you, you wanted it done, here you go, plug, plug, plug. I have no idea what's going to happen now. And it's not right that I should have to feel this way. I think that if a customer is expressing to you, like, please take your time. All I'm asking for is an update, and expresses to you that for the past 3 weeks, at the end of each week, when you told me just another week, will likely be done by the end of this week. And I'm letting the artist know, like, hey, at the end of this week, I'm sitting thinking any day now. You'd think that something would click in the artist's head, like, wow, this customer, all she's asking for is to be kept in the loop, and realize that, what I was going through the past 3 weeks, which really could have been avoided if they were just upfront with me in the first place, that they had so much work on their plate. And then I would have known that, okay, they'll get to it when they get to it. And do I want to put a deposit and have them hold my money that long, not knowing who they are or not? And I might have, again, as for references, checked around a little bit and probably would have left the deposit. But anyway, all right, I just said I wasn't going to talk another 10 minutes, and here I went and did it. Mommy, say mommy. All right, guys, ladies, ladies and gents. Thank you for listening to me ramble on. If you're still here past the tag, that's the update. And I'm going to leave it at that. And this way, those of you that kind of really do stay with me and listen to, all my ramblings will actually get the update. And other than that, I don't need to go and make a video about it and keep bringing this up, because it's just going to be negativity at this point. It's not good. The baby is still coming, and I'm just going to sit back and, pray that everything's going to be okay. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for stopping by. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up on your way out. If you're still here, of course, you are more than welcome to subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you never miss a video and get invites to my lives. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. Until next time. God bless.